Alright, let's take care of Cortex one more time.
Let me just do one thing.
Oh yeah, save. We got 100%! Now a bonus thing will happen once we beat Cortex. Let's knock this out real quick.
Yes. Oh, thank God!
But yeah, freaking... I forgot Toy Story 5 is still gonna be a thing too.
Yep. But the problem is, just like we said about the games, the casual audience doesn't know any better.
Toy Story 1 was great. Toy Story 2 was debatably a better sequel, depending on who you ask.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
I think the first one's more of a classic film, but
yeah.
The second one has a lot of good moments.
3, in my opinion, was... I know some people will have some mixed opinions on it, but I think it was a perfect send-off.
3, I thought, was a very good send-off. That one, it should have ended there.
It should have ended at 3.
They had a couple shorts, like, on TV every once in a while after that. I was fine with that. Then Toy Story 4, they kind of...
The fact that Toy Story 4 existed rubbed me the wrong way in so many
It wasn't terrible, but the fact that it became a thing was just...
Understanding what Toy Story 4 did kind of just retroactively...
It ruined the franchise.
It ruined Woody as a character as well. It's like, here, I'm gonna leave my friggin' owners so I can go have plastic sex with friggin' Bo Peep in the middle of nowhere. Now I'm supposed to be proud of that?
Like, I didn't think toys were into that. They're not sex toys. How about my adult-rated Toy Story movie? Give us the sex toy version. Oh, God. You would. I'm sure there's a port of something like that out there. I don't care to know about it.
Come on.
Sayonara, mother.
God damn it!
Wow. Wow.
Haha, Bandicoot! I can predict it forever! I have predicted!
You may think that you know everything I'm gonna do. That doesn't matter, because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
You idiots! What have you done? You destroyed the stabilizer crystals! You understand? You understand?
The destroyed power of the Minimizer is highly unpredictable!
Ah! What have you done to us? Nice.
You will pay, little Bandicoot.
Oh, extra boss! Oh, Scissor bonus stage. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a run away thing.
So it's run for your life from Abomination.
See, a chase stage done right.
Oh,
wow, they do expect you to tank that. That's pretty fucked up, honestly. I probably platforms don't fall through. Oh, this is a fun way to send off the game. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, so you have to get the Aku mask and tear through the frickin' Nitro. Well, you got practice that the frickin' the time trial, so...
Joke's on you, I've done the time trials.
Yep. As we had to do. Well, who knows? The way doing the time trials is basically prepare you for this. Yeah, let's make that the excuse. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you motherfucker! At least it's not unbearable. Then they give a purpose to the actual dash. Like, Dash has a true purpose for this.
Congratulations, Dash. You have one real purpose.
Because you didn't use
Keep
the
your life,
we
run
did.
for your life!
Get back here! Turn me back, you stupid Bandicoot! Almost there, I think. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Ooh, man. Almost there. Watch out! Oh! No checkpoints as expected.
I mean...
Well, it's the hardest stage of the game, I guess, in a way. Because you're actually given a time limit. Basically because you're being chased.
Whoa, indeed.
Wow, I actually like the gimmicks. That's actually pretty cool.
This is something I wish more platformers did instead, because...
You 100% everything get an extra challenge like this, or like something lead to a true ending. That's something I've always said. I think I talked about it in one of the earlier Crash episodes. Like, I don't like games that force you to do 100%, but they give you something extra to make it like a truly rewarding thing to complete everything. Like, I appreciate that. They give you a little extra more, like, truly satisfying ending for doing everything in a game. This thing's really fast! Oh, slid a little early. And those things are a little hard to read, to be fair.
Yeah, because they're at an angle, so it kind of screws with the perception of where you think you need to...
Yep. Just make sure you don't skip the credits after we get through this. Well, nice reminder, or I'll have to fucking put it in post like I had to with Lazy and Goku.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have to save myself some editing time, admittedly. Please don't do it out of spite. It's proper! Come on, man! You already made me have to enter stats for a 4 in Mario Party 1. God damn it.
You goddamn monster! What more? How much more damage do you think you could do? I can do all the damage.
You're wasting my time! Oh, gee, it's
I missed the part where that's my problem.
You're not wrong, but... Damn you. I didn't realize you could destroy those things.
I mean...
Woo!
Each
Oh, extra gem!
Bandicoot!
Super! You got all the crystals! Looks like there's enough power in these to reverse Cortex's dirty work. Now for the regular ending.
And there we go, the Earth is back to normal. And the space station
And the
basically
space station
explodes.
goes up in flames. And...
I'll get revenge for this, you filthy bandicoots. Hey, it has all the other guys stuffed in there. At least you reverted back to normal. I guess that's what it was when you got to the gem and reverted back to normal.
because getting all the relics would basically be the last gem blow up the
Yep.
space station and we're done. Alright, so that was the huge adventure.
Yep, so go ahead, share your thoughts as you went through it.
You know, a lot of people always talk about with the Crash games, it's only ever the original trilogy and that's it. They don't really talk about much of the other games because, to be fair, most of the other games aren't very good.
Yeah.
But there are still good games to be had here and there.
Depends what you ask for Wrath of Cortex.
This is an example of one of them.
Yep.
Because the big thing, everyone always complains about how, oh, they should just take this back to Naughty Dog. Here's the thing, though.
Red Eye Studios. Okay.
I think we talked about this earlier, but Crash Bandicoot was never really owned by, like, Naughty Dog.
Oh, she did. Oh, neat.
Do you know those ones?
I know they do the fast RMX games or whatever they had on Switch. Basically, the closest thing we have to an indie F-Zero.
Neat. But yeah, Universal is the only person who ever really owned Crash Bandicoot to begin with, so it's kind of just bouncing around a bunch of developers to see who could make the best Crash game because Naughty Dog eventually just moved on to make their own stuff. And this is proof that there are studios that can theoretically make it work. Vicarious Visions is a damn good studio. It's a shame that they got homogenized into the COD Legion, but before that, they made excellent games.
Actually, Sony Computer Entertainment did own them up to 2000.
Oh, they did? Huh. I don't know. I thought it was a Universal thing, unless it was like a joint venture, and I guess
it might have been a joint thing, perhaps.
I guess maybe it was a joint venture.
Universal had full ownership as of 2001.
Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, either way, there's more developers that can make this series click, and Vicarious Visions is one of them. And yeah, they're all, and I'd say they did a damn good job. And it's kind of a shame that they these games kind of go underlooked because I think they're, well, I say it like I actually played this game, but the first time I've been exposed to this was Cat Icarus since he was doing his Bandicoot mode.
Right. But you at least have the sequel game of this.
I played the sequel game of this, which I think is very good. And it looks like this is actually looping, but I guess I'll just finish my thoughts and just have the screen here for the time being. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. This is definitely a lot more than I was expecting from the sequel, to be fair. Not to say the sequel is bad, but the sequel does things a little differently, and you'll understand what I mean by that when we get to the sequel.
Would you say it's better, the sequel, or this game? Well, I guess you'd have to replay the sequel.
I want to play the sequel again to really have my final say on that front, but I will say this, I did enjoy my time with this. I almost want to argue I'd say I like the sequel more just because I don't want to have to go through the marathon of getting all the relics. But, I mean, like I said, I do like, I say like I hate the relics, but no, I do like the relics. It's a good... The fact that the developers actually go out of their way to actually make levels and actually make their own developer time specifically tailored for these levels for speedrunning is something that's really impressive, I'll give it that much. But yeah, seeing like, you see the Crash has always kind of been a 3D platformer, I put in air quotes, because it's really more of a glorified 2D platformer in 3D.
Pretty much, yeah.
And this game kind of essentially brings the those aspects of that game to the forefront, and it works just as well. In some ways, might be even better. I'm not sure.
Just minus the polar bear chase thing, because they had to carry that tradition. There's still the tropes they try to carry on at least.
I can promise you this isn't the last time we'll see it, because I can promise you it's back.
I mean, I expect it, honestly. I suspect it.
So with that being said, though, if you're a fan of Crash Bandicoot and you haven't played this game, try to find an emulator or something to be able to play this, because this is a damn good Crash game.
Yep, that's what I got to see. I mean, yeah, this is my first time seeing these games. I always knew of them a bit. I just never really had the time to play them because I kind of fell out of love with Crash because of Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah, Wrath of Cortex is a rough game, to put it mildly.
Oh, it looks like a lot of them have their kids test this game too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I definitely liked what I saw this game. It definitely feels like a good translation of the Crash Bandicoot style gameplay onto a handheld and a pure 2D platformer. It works! Because the way that Crash Bandicoot's playstyle is, it works. It doesn't really lose a lot of its charm, other than being on weaker hardware. Other than that, yeah. If you enjoyed Crash Bandicoot platforming on the PlayStation 1, you could probably enjoy it on this too. It's a little more limited, but at its core, a lot of the Crash Bandicoot games play the same, so it's not really that big of a deal for that. I can say this, I played this over Crash 4.
I can see it.
Debatably, I like it more Crash 1.
I mean, yeah.
Crash 1 is just rough around some of its edges. Some of the stages, like the bridge stage, suck. And the fact you have to get through all the stages without dying from the gems is... I'm glad something get fixed after the first game.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they fixed that for the frickin' collection, thank God.
Yeah, but...
They only need you to do that for the color gems, which is more fair.
I'll say this, if friggin' Activision doesn't want to do anything with this series, let them and just emulate this game.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
I mean, well, it depends on Toys for Bob. I know they're a little more independent now, but we'll see if they ever want to
Toys
come
for
back
Bob,
to this.
they're independent and they're not they can't really be allowed to work with Activision.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
I know they're still at least working closer with Microsoft, supposedly.
I hope there's something good that happens for Toys for Bob because
They've been one of the more prominent of the indie studios to give us, you know, a good revival of a classic platforming franchise. One of the few that managed to do it, like, very well.
I would like...
Questionably with 4, but, you know.
I mean...
At least they gave a new game that just went a little too far on some things.
Yeah. Too much of a good thing can be kind of rough.
Yeah.
I say that, but I haven't played
There's
4 yet.
My biggest problem is it had too much repetitive nature to it. Like, you had to do the stages, you had to do the mirror stages, then you had to do the stages when you had the other characters do their play styles. I hate that after you do that, you have to finish the stage with Crash. That was my least favorite part of that.
Yeah,
like, why can't you
just
just let me do their
seems
segment and end it there? Like,
Like, it just feels kind of bloated when I look at Crash 4.
it's so dumb. And then what? Yeah, you know the time trials, the massive number of collectibles you have, like 3 of which you have to get without dying in the stage.
Somebody might get a kick out of it, but there comes a point
For
where
the
it's
true
just too
hardcore nuts. Yeah, but I have a hard time recommending Crash 4. I mean, if you want to play it, find out, go ahead. I got through the whole core game and liked it, but collectible hunting, I just stopped after a while. It got fucking relentless.
much. I'll check and see how I feel about the main game first and how it plays.
Also, with the mass power things, 2 of them are pretty freaking gimmicky.
Well, anyway, that's Crash 4, and this is Crash, the huge adventure.
The True Crash 4, even though it feels like less than frickin' Crash 3, and it's not as big as Crash Wrath of Cortex.
Crash 1.5.
Somehow, yeah.
I jokingly say that, but a character that was introduced in Crash 3 will show up. Actually, I say that, but 2 new characters will... well, 1 character will return from Crash 3, and a new character will show up in the next game.
I was saying, we did a Oopa Oopa in the opening cutscene, that was basically it. He wasn't even there, the rest of them!
But with that
Oh, yeah,
being...
he played at Cortex and we got the last world, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But, yeah, with that being said, I'm done.
Understandable. So yes, this is a Crash Bandicoot platformer at its core. It's good. I'm glad I got to see it that way. So who knows what we're going to do next time, but...
I'm taking a nap.
Yep, sounds like a great plan. Alright.
Well, with that being said, next time we come back to the Crash Bandicoot universe, it's going to be for the one that actually no entrance.
Probably. Unless you want to do one of the console ones for some reason.
I mean, I haven't done any of the console ones yet, which honestly I
Have you never played the original trilogy?
No, I have. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I played it on the Insane trilogy. I never.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm not playing the... I'm not getting you to play the PS1 ones. Hell no!
PlayStation 1.
You gotta play PS1 Crash 1.
No.
Ugh. I rented that and I never beat it. I forgot I even rented that. It took me till my LP to realize, oh wait, I played this game a bit before.
It sucked.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah, but we'll do Entrance next time. But as for what happens next for me, we'll
Who knows?
depend on my mood. I'll say this, I do like Entrance.
Could be Jack, could be Mario RPG, could be Metroid, could be who the hell knows.
Could be a sandwich. I don't know.
Oh, I would love for us to finally do a sandwich.
Give me a cooking shot. God damn it, not now, King. Okay. Anyways, that being said, this King's Coach.
KMJ406!
Later, people.